Hello. Good. Hello. Hope you are all well. Um, Today I'm going to be making a VCT 2023 tier list of, I would say, all the teams that have made a land plus some Chinese extras who I believe can make a run in the Chinese qualifier. So, I'm going to do it chronologically order, like from 100 Thieves to Zeta Division, and my rankings are as so. So, looks like one of the best teams. That's like S. Looking great. That's an A tier. Decent would be like B tier. Needs more time is really like a C, and then hit the panic button is D. So I think maybe we might need another one. So hold up. Yeah, we will. Hold up. And a row below. So this one needs to be above average. Above average. Now, so 100 Thieves. So poor start in the Americas season. Well, they were one of the favourites to win it. They did not make it out of playoffs, and they tossed a very easy, or I wouldn't say an easy series, but they should have made playoffs. They had MRBR last, and of course MRBR pulled that upset until they let EG through. And honestly, ever since like last champs, I don't think 100 Thieves has been the same. So I'm going to say hit the panic button. In my opinion, Cryo doesn't fit well. Then they need someone else. Okay, Attacking Soul Esports. Then we have okay, I would say they need more time. They're a good team. They made Tokyo out of China, where I would say FPX or Billabong should have made it out, but they made China. I think it's the second. Not sure. Maybe it was the first seed. I don't know. Okay, BBL, decent in my opinion. BBL has been one of those teams where when you match up, they've taken maps off people. I'm pretty sure they took a map off Fnatic in the MEA regular season, and a few things like that. But I don't think they've done anything more than that. Billabong, honestly, I think we're yet to see them on LAN, and they're very competitive in China. I think they came, I'll say, second in the Chinese in Act 2 for China. No, they came third, I think. So they're really close to making a LAN with like very young players, so I would say they need a bit more time. Cloud9. Okay. My opinion, overall, they look great. They look like probably the winner of America's LCQ. I think that's pretty fair to say. But yeah, I think they should have beat EG to make Tokyo. I'm a bit annoyed about that, but hey, all goods. DFM. Nothing needs to be said. They were dead last in Pacific. I think they only took a few maps off a few teams. So yeah. Okay. Here's my first sort of. You're not going to expect me to put this here. DRX above average. Yes, they came top 8 at Tokyo, but they were undefeated domestically before the implementation of the VCT regular seasons. So, and they've only lost to Paper X every time. They've only ever taken 2 maps off them out of 7, so it's not a very good record, but I think they're above average. Korean Valorant has a very set play style, and they're very they want to stick to the set play style. They have to use the set play style to win. They think it's the best, but it really isn't. Alright. Next is EDG. Honestly, they look great. They look like a top contender for top 4. I would say they could even win it. Or they could make finals. I have to say they had a very winnable bracket to make finals. They obviously beat Loud and Lowers. They almost beat Liquid and Uppers, who was the EMEA champion, so they've got something going for them. Sorry for sounding a bit sick, I'm a bit snotty. All good though. Okay, so next one is EG. I don't... Look, I have a feeling this is just like the fairy tale story right now. So we'll put them above average. Yes, Demon 1's been an icebreaker for them, and it's been really good for them, but I need to see champions for them to be given a good ranking on this list. Don't even need to talk about Fnatic. Fnatic just goes to the top, no questions asked. Okay, FPX. Now, they obviously made lock-in, because they were invited over Billabong and Attacking Soul Esports and a few others. So no, but they've sort of lost to these two teams here. It's hard saying that the panic button needs to be hit sometime soon. Alright, Furia. I would say decent, honestly. Decent. They can pull off wins, but they're not very good at it. They're not very consistent. They need to do something about it. Then we have Foot. Okay, Foot Esports. They lost in groups to DRX after taking the first map. I'd say above average, honestly, but not above DRX. I think that's a reasonable spot for them because they made Tokyo. Okay, global. They need more time. I think the more time they get, the better they'll become. That's my thinking of it. Alright, next, Gen G. Honestly, again with Korean Valorant, they have the set playstyle and how they want to win, but it just doesn't work. Giants. Okay. They looked really good at lock-in. They pushed Energy to 3 maps before Loud did, or before they had to face Loud. And then they lost to Navi to make what's it called? Masters. So I'll put them at decent, because I mean they sort of need they've got all the pieces. It's just getting the pieces to work, but we've already seen their full potential at lock-in. Alright, next one is it's Carmine Corp. Honestly, Carmine, you just need time. You need to stop changing your roster. You need to pick up some good French players. We've seen that in Ascension. There's literally a 3-0 team in Ascension. So who knows, if they lose that, Carmine could basically just poach half that team and get really good players. Yeah. Koi, panic. Why do I say that? I mean, they looked really good at lock-in. Then they didn't make playoffs, and they took a win off Navi in the first week, but that was it. They didn't do anything else from there. That was that. Crew. Honestly, I think they just need more time. For going 0-9, I don't think they deserve to go 0-9. They deserve to go 1-8, beating MIBR, or maybe even someone else. But I think they don't need to hit the panic button as of now. Okay, Leviathan, decent. Oh, this is a hard one. Leviathan over Furia. Yeah, that's just because of the LAN experience. Why is Genji this high up? Yeah. Alright, another controversial pick for me. Loud goes on great. Loud do not look spectacular. They obviously won Americas, which is good. Winning Americas is amazing, but at Tokyo they obviously got the free bye for being the first seed. Then they went 0-2. They lost to EG in first round, which they have beaten multiple times in Americas. Then they lost to EDG. I mean, Loud, you can't do that. That's probably the two weakest teams you had to face. Maybe not EG, but definitely EDG at the time. But no, respect to Edward for winning that. That's very impressive from them. Okay, MIBR. Honestly, they need more time. I think the roster can be good, but they just need time. Alright, Na'Vi. Decent, honestly. Decent. I was tempted to put them in need more time because they do. They do, but I think they've got the bits working. They just need to get it into a rhythm. So, reason why I put them in decent? Well, I mean, they only barely qualied for EMEA, for Masters, where they came 4th, losing to Foot, and obviously Foot came 3rd and blah blah blah, but they came 4th, usually in their region they're 1 or 2, and they went 0-2 in Tokyo. Yeah, and you can say, oh, well, they had a group of death. I mean, yeah, it sort of was a group of death, but they shouldn't have come dead last. They obviously played NRG first round. Yeah, I mean, it's NRG, it's hard to win that. But they played EDG second round. Oh, in lowers. What? How? I mean, no respect, no, hate to EDG, but EDG deserved to win that. But Navy tossed. Like, this Navy is not the Navy we're used to seeing. But yeah, okay. NRG. Honestly, they look great. I'll put them sort of above Cloud9 and EDG. Hold on, I'll put Cloud9 at the bottom just because. I mean, they came 4th. They're the most consistent core at the international events. They're just phenomenal at it. They're good at doing their job. Alright, next is PaperX. I think no questions asked. They have to go look at like the best team. Reason why I say that, we've seen PaperX with a sub, and they came 3rd. Who knows what it's going to look like at Champs when we see something. The player something, not the word something. Okay. So I think they will look like one of the best teams. Yeah. Alright, next one. Royal Never Give Up. This is a Chinese team that does not to go there. Honestly, again, need more time. And they're getting there. Then we have RRQ, which is... Honestly, personally, from like looking inside out, yes, they made playoffs, I think. But like, they're supposed to be the Indonesian representative. Now, I'm pretty sure they have 3 Filipino players. 3. And they're a Indonesian org. Or they're supposed to represent Indonesia. So personally, I think they need to hit the panic button, because if Boom or someone like that win Ascension, then they could potentially be getting the boot, because they're not a full Indonesian roster. They might just keep Boom in. But yeah. Oh, sorry about that. Next one, Sentinels. Honestly, I'll put them above average. But please, Rob Moore, stop hitting the panic button. It is not the big red button you need to hit every single week the moment you lose. Or win, for that matter. You don't just press it. Beep, beep, beep. No, leave it. Alright. Next one. Team 1. Honestly, they look pretty good in my opinion. Wait, hold on. Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, Sentinels have to go decent. It's being too nice to them, putting them in above average. They didn't make playoffs. Yeah, that's where they deserve to be. No, but T1, honestly, they showed good signs at Tokyo. It sucks they got matched up with EDG again, because I think they would have won against... they would have won against EDG. But one against Navi. No, I would have loved that. I would love to see that. Right, next one is Heretics. So I'm probably going to base this off the roster already, plus Benji Fishy, because we're pretty sure Benji Fishy will be stepping in for LCQ, because they dropped Zeke, I think. But yeah, we're right. Where do we put them? They need time. The more time a team like them get, the better they'll become. Alright, Liquid. I think there's only one question here. Oh. Yeah, they look a bit loud. I think they look great. Yeah. I think they look really good. Yeah. Talent now. Honestly, like I love the Thai boys. It's such a cool roster, but the Patty Pan has not clicked. They either need time or they hit the panic button. So I'd say they hit the panic button and just try to figure things out. But otherwise, yeah, they're looking scary. Secret, above average. They beat DRX in the regular season. Only team to do so. So, really big achievement for them. And then I think they just barely missed out on... No, I think they lost to either T1 or Gen G. I can't remember who it was, but yeah. Yeah, next we have Team Wallabu. I would honestly put them in need more time. Chinese team, they need time. Okay, Vitality, probably would have put above average. Honestly, they should have called instead of Navi. Yeah, I mean, RIP Twiston. They really should have won that, and that would have been so cool to see Twiston go to land. But it's never that way. Then Zeta. Honestly, they're a decent team. Okay, I think that will be my standings. I know there'll be a few surprises in here, like Loud from look like one of the best teams. Liquid up really high. I think EDG's a good up surprise, and Cloud9. Alright, so if you guys enjoy videos like this, please leave a like and subscribe. Also, if you guys want to do one of these, I'll put the link in the description or in the comments, and you guys can do it and tweet me. It's on my Twitter already, so if you guys want to do that and show me, I'm happy to show them. I can rate them out of 10 on how I think. So yeah. Alright, thank you everyone. Hope you have a good rest of your day.